Judge says NSA phone program likely unconstitutional. What's going on, everyone? It is Tuesday, December the 17th, 2013. I got this from Political. A federal judge ruled Monday that the National Security Agency program, which collects information on nearly all telephone calls made to, from, or within the United States, is likely unconstitutional. What do you mean, likely unconstitutional? Are you super serial? Put a link to this. Unbelievable. Mainstream media this morning is talking about, well, this is going to go all the way to Supreme Court. Oh, the same Supreme Court that said Obamacare was constitutional. The same Supreme Court, which in my opinion is tyrannical, but they're the law of the land. Like I said, at what point do they stop becoming the law of the land when they are crossing over boundaries of tyrannicalism? Anybody have an answer to that? Or are they just going to remain the supreme law of the land? Whereas they tell us all to go jump off a bridge, we got to go jump off a bridge. People need to wake the hell up. From NPR, we got, here are the tech execs meeting with President Obama today. I guess the heads of big tech companies are pissed off about the NSA monitoring their customers. Yeah, right. They're all in on it. Come on now. Anybody remember what Edward Snowden had to say? He's back in the news these days. They're talking about giving him amnesty if he turns over the rest of his documents. Look, 12.5 minutes was his interview. I'll put a link to the video. If you have not heard his words, and people will argue to me that, well, he's a shill, and he's this, and he's that, and he's not the real deal. Look, I'd like to believe in my heart that he is the real deal, but even if he's not, does that make me disagree with what he had to say? No, it doesn't. Listen to his words. Put aside what you think about him as an individual. Do you disagree with what he has to say? Particularly the part about where he says his biggest fear is nothing will change because Americans don't have the balls to do anything about it. Or the final part where he says it'll be turnkey tyranny. That's the last line. Check off the speech. If you haven't heard it, listen to what he has to say. Got some more stuff here from the New York Post. It appears the mainstream media continues to turn on the administration, or is it just for show? I think it is, just my opinion though. How the West was lost by the selfie president. This came out December 15th from the New York Post. Got one from Before It's News. Judge Jeanine rips Obama again. Scandals and blah, blah, blah. Put a link to this. More mainstream news beating up on the administration. Yet they never turn to look at the dark cabal behind the scenes. Nope. Who owns Fox News? Who owns CNN? I got some more stuff here. Obama ignores nullification. You know how states are moving to nullify Obamacare. Says federal agents will enforce Obamacare. It's going to be very interesting in the new year to see who picks what side. Put a link to this. I got a couple more here. We got 8 photos you didn't see from Obama's trip to South Africa. Well, look, all the boys are there. Check out the photos. Scroll down through them. Who runs all these puppets? Who do you think's giving them their orders? Put a link to this. Got one more here. Piglosi, let's talk about the budget deal. From the New York Post again. Piglosi on budget deal. Embrace the suck. Nazi Piglosi says embrace the suck. You know what really pisses me off? The next one from Fox News. Unacceptable. Lawmakers battle military retiree cuts ahead of key budget vote. Military retiree cuts. While these assholes get to eat caviar and go on expensive trips and play golf, they're going to cut military retiree cuts, or pay. I got one more from the Washington Post here. Some good news. Colorado revolts. 55 of 62 sheriffs refuse to enforce new gun laws. Right on. It's coming down to the wire. You know, if all of us have been so crazy all these years, and I got over 400 videos you can go back and look at, why is it we're seeing all of this stuff happen? Kudos to everybody who's picking the right side. For the people who are on the wrong side of history, well, I don't feel anything for you. I'll put all the links below. Please rate this video. Please share this information. Make people aware of what's going on. Specifically, the first story about the NSA. It'll go to the Supreme Court. Most likely will be ruled constitutional. What do you want to bet? All the links are below. You guys take care. Stay safe. I'll see you on the next one.